Trading is probably one way to make a lot of profit and also lose a lot of profit you could have had holding your shoe for however long. So today, boys, we're going to be looking back at some old clips of some of my old trades, some of my old purchases, and then we're just gonna see what the price is at today of all the shoes in the trade, and really just to see if I made profit off of any of the trades doing them or how much money I lost by doing some of these trades. Welcome back to another video, guys. What's up? Watch all the way to the end to see if you won the carrot and the strek. And on today's video, we're going to be giving away 2 cactuses. There's going to be 2 different winners, 1 to each winner. All you have to do is like, comment, and be subscribed, and enjoy the video. Our first trade was actually back in 2024 November, and it was offering on this Nike Air Mag. And it looks like the Nike Air Mag at the time was actually almost 200 million. I offered a Black Cat, which was around 80, the Mocha, which was around 30, and a White Cement around 30, the same. Also added a Cherry 11 and a Crenshaw. This trade was done with Damien. I definitely think he got the better end of it. But yeah, those 5 shoes for the Air Mag, which one would you have rather wanted? Because now if we check the price, guys, on StockY, an Air Mag is 31 million, almost the same price as the Black Cat that I traded away. So GG on that one, chat. If we put all the prices from today on the shoes values, we traded basically 71.9 million for only 31.3. Wow, so we actually lost double our money in that investment. Okay, so this next trade was actually done on the same day. We're trading for a lot 1 dunk, which was actually at 550 million at the time. So we added an Air Mag, a UNC 1 high, which was like almost a 200 mil shoe. Also another Jordan 4 Black Cat in this trade. It looks like I was calculating it up and it was ready at 460, so I still had to add more. Added a Mocha 1 high and an Off-White Chicago. These 5 shoes for the lot 1 dunk. Also, just a little thing you have to take in perspective. This was when the eco reset was happening and everything was getting really inflated. So the lot 1, if we check what that's sitting at today, a chilled 216 million. But funny thing is, actually, if we calculate all the prices of this trade, we came in at a total of 209.6 million in today's value we traded for it. So somehow we traded 500 million back then for the lot. We actually came up in the green, over 5 million in this trade. So not too bad. Trade number 3 was actually around the time they added the trade ups. And in this one, we're trading for another mag, and we traded the Babesta Air Force 1 and the M&M 4. And these prices back then were actually crazy. The Babesta was at 270 million. The Yeezy Solar Reds right there were even at 140, and the M&Ms were going for 42 million. This was a pretty quick trade. But yeah, now if you know what those shoes are doing, they're not doing too well. So if we compare this trade, we only spent a little bit over 20 million to get a little bit over 30 million. So another pretty W trade. Trade 4 was actually all the way back in July. In this trade, I was actually doing a trade down challenge, and we ran into the YouTuber E-Riz, and I traded her a cactus, which was around 38 million for a complete puff set. And the puffs were around 9 to 10 million each. So at the time, she made around 9 million, which actually was a really good trade for her. So it was a really good trade for her. But now if we check the prices, the puff set is actually still close to around the same. It's weird because all 3 are different prices now. And then the cactus, unfortunately, is even less. So in this trade, we traded only 10 million today's value for over 25. So this trade, we made over 2.5x. And that's crazy because in that trade, I was doing a trade down challenge. So this clip I just found is actually the first day phone got added to the game and the first time ever we had prices on an app in game. They decided to do this in the last day of May 2024. So now the trades will be before the phone prices were even added, before those were even a real thing. So that's probably why trade 5 might look a little bit crazy, because this was 2 days before that was added. We were trading for a off-white Chicago in this trade, and at first I was trying to offer 2 olives, 2 complexes, a brown monogram LV, a pine, a Tiffany, and a cherry 11. He was calculating this up, and this was actually when you can only add 8 shoes into the trade. He said this wasn't good enough, but then I was able to take out an olive and actually add a cherry, which was worth actually more at the time, and we successfully did this trade. But I don't think we were successful in making profit. Let's see. So the olives don't have a price for today, but they're at 16.8. And if we calc all that up, we traded 57.2 million for a shoe that's worth under 44 million today. Not a terrible trade though. Also, I found a bunch of clips of me buying shoes back then for literally crazy prices. Some shoes actually went way up and some shoes are even way down. So it's actually kind of cool to see what changed over the time and how long ago it was. I'm gonna show you guys one little cash out from back then now though. Also comment below if I should leave the original talking or a voiceover.
That's my dream shoe right here, but I ain't got 47 mil. I ain't even got half.
Should I sell for 45 or no?
Looks like we're about to get this UNC for 45, I'm pretty sure. I don't know who that other guy was talking, but this guy was. Now we're at 2. Okay.
Ah, I'm so close to mags. Oh my god, I'm so close to mags.
How much you need?
Yeah, you're not so close to mags.
Desert.
And this last trade was even long before even that. Trade 6. We ended up trading for another off-white Chicago, but this is actually when they were crazy expensive. One of the most expensive shoes in the game, matter of fact. This is when mag was probably the most expensive, and off-white Chicago could have been even top 3 possibly. And we actually traded 8 shoes for it. A sail, a cherry, a Chicago, a red lobster, a mocha, and a complete puff set. This one actually hurts looking back because even the red lob back then used to be over 100 million, which is pretty crazy. And I'm pretty sure though the sales might have been less than what they were now, and the cherries used to be worth a lot more. I remember when they peaked at like 80 million. But yeah, so in this trade we're not even gonna calculate that one. Just know I lost a lot of money. Maybe calculate down below how much I lost on today's value, and let me know which one was your favorite trade. Like, commenting, and subscribing will also get you entered in today's giveaway. 2 different winners will win 1 cactus each. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And winner on screen now for the Streck and Carrot Croc. Congratulations, bro. And until next time, guys, peace out.